Hola, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos al canal, mi nombre es Belnior y bueno, vamos a continuar con Kingdom Comes Deliverance. Bueno, habíamos dejado aquí a Henry huyendo de los malvados. Me dijeron que tirara por aquí y por aquí vamos ahí. Corre, insensato. Ay, que me canso. Montar a caballo. Con la X puedes silbar en cualquier momento para llevar a tu caballo y luego montar sobre él. El trote básico del caballo, bloqueo mayúscula, caminar, W más mayúscula, galope medio, W mayúscula para paso rápido. Vale. Hostia, vamos a llamar a un caballo, ¿no? What? Que vienen a por mí. Fuck. ¡Oh! ¡Corre! ¡Corre por tu vuela! Partida guardada. Hostia puta. Ya me imagino que tendré a la peña detrás mía. ¡Corre, por favor! Tía. Matando a todo Dios, tío. ¡Oh!
Left. Talmor gets to the left, along the stream.
A la izquierda, tío. Vamos, corre.
Run for it.
Corre, insensato. Me estoy desangrando. Madre mía, tío. Me estoy cansando. El caballo se está cansando también.
Flee to Talmor.
¡Corre! Tía, se me está reventando. Me estoy reventando yo. Se está reventando el caballo, tío. Uf, hostia.
Go. They'll kill you all. Yeah.
¡Corre! Tenía que descansar el caballo. Si no se me revienta, tío. Toda ya la barrita, vamos, a punto de morir. Joder, tío, estoy oyendo a los tíos hablar en mi cocoroto.
Run for it.
Coño. Y tan pegados a mi cocoroto. Uf, otra vez se me está reventando el caballo. Dios, pero corre, por Dios. Pero... hostia. Hostia, que he llegado de milagro, tío. Madre mía. Qué flechazo me han pegado.
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose! Hajo, Husunkinder! Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Ya, no tal pobre el Henry.
Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
El perrete, tío.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending him.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Cómo tan reventado, Henry. Ya tengo hambre, tengo sueño. Por cierto, que bien, ¿no? Mira cómo corro, tío. Ya directamente. Hola, ¿qué tal? Me imagino que
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsman who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
¿Y hasta dónde va? Hasta luego.
I can't understand.
Por favor, contame qué pasó en el Cali. Tengo familia allí.
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army. I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh, no.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
My God, that's horrible. You were lucky to survive. And our thanks for warning us. I'll pray that you see better times.
Oh God.
Hey!
Eat. Food.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the outer bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Vale, me quitaré las botas antes de dormir. Ya. Pobrecito, tío, se va a morir de hambre ya, tío. Y de sueño y todo, tío. Madre mía. Cógelo todo. Espérate a ver si me voy a desmayar por no comer, tío. A ver, puré de lenteja. Glup. Queso. Glup. Salud 100. ¿Cómo está el tema de la comida? No, pues de comida todavía ando. Me voy a comer unas alitas de pollo. Ah, no, es pato, tío. Y unas manzanas. Bien, vamos a comernos el pato. Vale, saciedad 45, 71, 97 y para bajarlo con un poquito de pan. Hostia, ahora me he puesto gordo, tío. Ya, lo más ha ido el cerdito, que quiere decir que estoy gordo como una patata, tío. Anda que... Bueno, vamos a dormir. Que me quedo frito, tío. ¿Dónde es aquí, no? Sí, aquí me marca la... Por favor, un poco de intimidad. Gracias. Espérate, vamos a hacer las cosas bien, tío. No hay aquí un... Que me quedo dormido, tío. No, por aquí no hay... Me voy a quitar las botas. Me ha dicho que me quitara las botas. Pues yo me quito las botas. Ahora, me siento y a dormir. Voy a necesitar por lo menos... Vamos, voy a dormir todo lo que pueda y más, tío. Hasta las 6 de la mañana, venga a dormir. En serio, tío.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Que me está molestando a esta hora. Oiga.
Hi, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady. Thank you. I really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry.
Oiga.
I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
¿Qué cosas? Vamos a contar esto.
I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved. But Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzik himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
It's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Also, in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young. Beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
El señor sonrisas. Esto no puede ser, tío. Este Henry.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
Is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Este pobre no va a poder dormir todo el día, tío. Entonces, no, hostia, y se va descalzo, ¿verdad? Espérate que me ponga los zapatos, hombre, por favor. Tomás una antorcha, espérate. Coño, esta antorcha aparece aquí de la nada. Vamos a encender la antorcha. Por aquí. Que no se moje la antorcha. What? Será por aquí, tío. O sea, qué guapo los rayos y todo, tío.
Backstabbing swine, maybe.
Prepare for the worst, but don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Vamos a ver.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Rama?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmud?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense. and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile. You're right there. Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Balding.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! Don't be a cold make right there now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled. Report everything to me at once. Understood?
Estaba el tío hablando y a uno se ha puesto a bostezar.
I need to have a word with you.
Qué cabrón.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes. Yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements, my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. May the Lord watch over you.
Jesus, look, be a bit more careful.
Y como vigilo a las almenas, así. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Veo algo? No, no sé un carajo, tío. No veo nada. Que me caigo, tío. Y coge, me caigo de las almenas, tío. ¡Ah! ¡Ah!
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Hola. ¿Qué ha dicho la T? Movida. Joder, qué bien corre ya para haberte metido un flechazo ayer, tío. Yo quiero esa recuperación. Uf.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. You don't want to end up like them.
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Henry, tranquilízate, por Dios. Celebraron.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Espérate. Me puedo guardar ya la antorcha, ¿no?
Hey, watch it.
Se ha tirado para ir por aquí para abajo, tío. Se ha vuelto loco, tío. El Sir Divish se ha vuelto loco, tío. Me ha dicho que tengo que hablar con Pepe Luis.
God be with you.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Ratzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Because the lords there could have risen against him with their armies and stopped his conquest of the Bohemian territories?
That's part of it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Joder.
Where did these humans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
So Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind. May the Lord watch over you.
Pues me he comido un monk. Y entonces, ¿qué se supone que tengo que hacer ahora, tío? Salir del castillo. Pero ya he hablado con este y me ha dicho que es un modo para mí. De hecho, que solo he saltado, coño.
My respects to you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed.
Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I can say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something. Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Khotama. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as...
Osco como un gato mojado.
But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life. May the Lord watch over you.
Lugareño. Botoba. Pues este es el comerciante, tío. Pero claro, ¿yo qué voy a comerciar con este si no tengo nada, tío? Ya, a lo mejor puedo conseguir perra.
Can we trade?
Con las hierbas, tío. Ya que me harta coger hierba, vender las hierbas. No, espérate, me voy a quedar con algunas. Bien. Consigue 6. Joder, tío. 6 groschen de esto, tío.
Sure, why not?
What do you say to this?
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shave
¿En
off.
serio, tío?
Finally.
Venga, 7.
My wife's brother finally paid back the dozen groschen he owed me.
¿Qué dices tú? Está hablando. Gallinas. A ver, aquí hay... Se supone que tengo que entrar aquí. What? Zona privada. Hostia. Ah, la C, vale. Yo sabía que había... que viene un tío ahí. Vamos a cerrar la puerta. Que yo no iba a entrar, señor. La verdad que podía haber entrado, tío. Porque este es el lento, ¿sabes? Está la cosa jodida, A ver si se va el colega ese de ahí. Hola, ¿qué tal? Olena, ese es el caballo mío, tío. Pero mi pregunta es, se supone Se supone. A ver si este se ha ido ya. Pues... Te vas ahí ya, tío. O sea, hola. Bueno, vamos a esperar una hora, tío. A ver si se ha ido, a ver si se va. Se ha ido. Pero te has ido de verdad, ¿no? Sí, se ha ido de verdad. Oh, cositas. Ah, coño, me las tengo que robar, tío. Hostia, forzar cerradura, tío. Pero si no tengo... ¿What? No ha pasado nada aquí. Señor. Me voy corriendo. ¿Qué ¿Eh? ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Por qué no puedo correr? Ah, que iré petado de... No. No, o sí, o no, o sí. No, se supone que no. Hostia, ¿por qué coño no puedo correr? Ah, que se había bugueado. Ah. Hola, señor.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Vamos a ver qué me da por... Vamos a ver qué me da por lo que he robado, tío. Vamos a ver, las flechas no. Vamos a vender este escudo. Porque como ya tengo otro. Y aquí a ver si hay quiricuas, ganzúas. Dos. Se supone que me va a dar 16. ¿Y esto cuánto cuesta? Espérate. 18. Hostia. Pagas 1,8. Joder, qué cabrón, tío. Bueno, pues nada. Vamos a regatear a ver si podemos conseguir algo.
Why not?
Vale, venga, hemos ahorrado 1. Vale, entonces ya se supone que tengo una ganzúa. Digo yo, ¿no? Vale, tengo una ganzúa. Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas tardes, señor. Bueno, buenas tardes, no, buenos días. A ver si hay alguien por aquí. Tía, ese ya se está acercando otra vez, tío. He oído como si se me hubiera echado la bronca, ¿lol? Hostias. Puntero tal, rotar cerradura. Vale. Quiricua. Era el Sir Divis, ¿no? Y no, hola. Hola, señor. No estaba haciendo nada, adiós. Hostia, que me caigo y me mato, tío. Hola, es que no estaba haciendo nada, ¿no? Me voy a meter en el... Hola. donde supuestamente es la cama. Y voy a salir ya como un... Aquí no me vea nadie. Vamos, parezco... Total, la cara que tiene. Pero bueno, parezco un soldado, ¿eh? Hola, ¿qué tal? Soy compañero tuyo. Me lo voy a hacer como que no pasa nada. Hola, buenas tardes. Hola, buenos días. Hola, ¿qué tal? Hola, ¿qué tal? Hola, no soy Henry, ¿eh? Adiós.
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about it to anyone...
Farewell.
Yeah.
Hasta luego. Vale, tengo que ir hacia allá. Misión completada. Correcto. Correcto.
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own. It's like they've already gone.
Henry, la vamos a liar, tío. Joder. A ver, ¿cómo saco yo el arma, tío? Hombre. Habrá alguna forma de sacar el arma, ¿no? ¿Cómo coño se saca el arma, tío? Si salto... Ah, tío. Pepe. Vale, sacar el arma cuerpo a cuerpo. O sea... Ahí está. Vale, o sea... Vale, ok. Vamos a guardar el arma, no vaya a ser que se cae, que... Ahora se... Hostia puta. ¡Toma! Oh, muerte, pie. Coger cuerpo, saquear. Saquear. Vale. No saquear a esos muertos. A ver, ¿qué me ha dado este? Este me ha dado 37. Ah, esto no llevo nada. Bien, vale, guay, puta madre. Y este llevo esta cofia que me da 48 y esta me da 100, así que es mejor la mía. Vámonos. Ahí tengo que tirar para ti, de frente. Ya, pues tengo que tener cuidado porque me parece a mí que voy a encontrar más gente de esta, tío. Hostia, le eché un mega combo estratosférico, tío. Tío, cuánta gente muerta, tío. Este me parece que era el carbonero, tío. Madre, el pobre del carbonero, tío. Joder.
Sweet Jesus. It's the charcoal burner.
No, pues el otro se parecía un montón. Y este pobre aquí colgado, tío.
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
What's going on there?
El de antes me ha atacado, tío. No me voy a fiar, yo no me fío.
Who's there?
Hola.
Well, I never.
Hostia, cabrón.
Pictures up willingly for the slaughter.
Pero vamos. Pero por favor, Henry. Muerte piadosa. Toma. Al carajo, tío. Ya. Coderos de plata. Y estos 117 groschen. Y los zapatos. Espérate. Parcheada. Defensa 1 y defensa 1. Pues total. Mierder. Defensa 4. Vale, y no tenía. Esto da defensa 1 también. Pero bueno, por lo menos. Esos zapatillos parecen otra cosa, coño. Vale, 5 de defensa, que son los que llevo yo. Pero bueno. Bueno, no, me quedo los robados. Tengo que seguir. Ya estamos llegando. Por ahí no es. Bien, guay. O sea que me va a tocar a todo el voltio, ¿verdad? Shit. Si el hombre va por las montañas. Que a mí me da igual, yo voy a ir con el arma ya sacado, tío, no me jodas. Aquí todo lo que me encuentro me están atacando, tío. Por saco. Vamos a bajar el caminito, tío. Que estoy aquí dando... como si fuera una cabra montesa, tío. A ver si me voy a despeñar. Y va a terminar el juego por despeñamiento del protagonista, tío. Henry el despeñado, tío. Yo, Henry, que te cansas mucho, tío. Supuestamente ya estamos terminando de la vuelta, ¿no? Ya estamos llegando, digo yo. Dios, la que está cayendo, macho. Debería subir el nivel. Chacho, pues te podías haber traído el caballo, tío. Madre mía, qué hartón de andar, tío. Me vuelvo gris, que me muero. Vale, guay, también está tapado. ¡Yupi! ¡Yupi! Habrá algo abierto, tío. Hostia, ahí hay un pavo, tío.
Well, I never. The pig turned up willingly for the slaughter. Had enough of life, have you?
Muerte piadosa. Toma, para ti. Para que no muera. O sea, para que no te duela. Para que no sufra. Dos de trabajo. Cofia negra. Eso pan. Esto pan. Y esto ya. La cofia me lo puedo llevar. Hostia, el peso. Ya llevo 85 de peso. Mover 83 de peso. La camisa verde también la vamos a alargar. 80. El merino, ¿quién es el merino? Ah, este. What? Un arma, tío. Lo siento, tío. Tú no vas a necesitar dinero. Hostia, ya me pesa el culo, tío. A ver, esto lo vamos a dejar ahí. Vale, 81, 82. Toda la cosa. Llegando ya ves.
You stood by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon him.
Tío, esta era la taberna, tío.
Why? Not you. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. I swear it.
Pobre Bianca, tío.
I'll take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. Take this as a
Me
keepsake.
quedaré con el anillo para ponérmelo para siempre, tío. Vale. Que voy... Que me pesa el... Vale, vamos a organizarlo por perras, tío. Esto... La ganzúa... Que esto da 32, tío. Y esto da 34. Bueno, pues vamos a tirar esto, tío. Dejar. Aquí están los padres, tío.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Busco una pala, tío. Estoy viendo un perrete, tío. Por aquí, estoy viendo un perro por aquí, tío. Estoy oyendo a alguien por aquí.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Bishop? What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
Seems to me that dog knows exactly why he's going for you. You're picking dead men's pockets.
Am I? Well, it looks like I'm not the only one. How is your looting more honorable than mine?
You think I'm as bad as you? How dare you?
Don't like the truth, do you? Well, if we can't talk things over,
Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
¿En serio, tío? ¿Otra vez? Me vas a estar siempre haciendo lo mismo, tío. La misma mierda, tío.
Fuck it!
Pa' acá. Pa' acá, no corras.
That's right. Turn tail and run, you bastard.
Joder, a la chingada, tío. A pa' allá. Que lo tenía que haber reventado. Mira la pala, tío. Tenía que haber reventado con la espada, tío. Perrete. Yo no soy un saqueador de cadáveres, tío. Si están aquí los cuerpos, porque tengo que ir para allá, tío. Aunque tengo que cavar primero el agujero, vale. Aquí. Dímelo. El perrete.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I gonna do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye. Cut the bastard down. off your teeth.
Tía, esto va a estar complicado, Tía, venga, vale. Solo me ha pegado un empujoncito, tío.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
¡Folla cabra!
The games are over.
Guard! Disperse! Bravo!
Has entregado. Henry, eres el tontainas, tío, de verdad. Ah, el perrete se ha venido. Digo, qué bien, menos mal, tío. El perrete al lado, tío. Qué bueno, tío. Anda. La ha salvado Teresa, tío. ¿Este quién es? El señor molinero, tío. What? Chico.
Ah, itt éppen van a... Az Isten! Meguntad az életet?
¿Qué es esto? Me están pegando por todos lados, por favor. Ya. A uno me lo he cargado, ¿verdad? Bueno, por lo menos me he cargado a uno, tío.
Work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise. Henry, can you hear me? Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day. Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
Still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents. I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
Unos días de delirio después.
You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
So Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
Y aún más tarde. Joder.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, I haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leitha. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, but I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
¡Hala! ¿What? ¿What? ¿Qué has hecho? Teresa, por Dios. A ver, eso me lo debe. Esto no. Esto sí, esto sí, esto sí. Chaleco de cuero X. Esto se ha roto, ¿no? Se debe de haber roto. La cofia. No mejor esto, ¿no? Ah, me puedo poner este. Que tiene 9 de armadura, tío. Y el escudo. Y los zapatillos. Y la espada. Y el gabeson. Y los guantes. Y yo creo que no. Zapatos de noble, 3. 3 de defensa. Y los que yo llevo puestos es 1 de defensa. Venga, va. Hola. Aquí está. Y el tabardo. Pero pesa demasiado todo. Así que vamos a dejar... ¿Qué dejamos, tío? Vamos a dejar eso de momento. Vale, con eso ya podemos andar. Bueno, pues lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí. Espero que os haya gustado. La verdad es que bueno, empieza a tener buena pinta. Ha sido bastante interesante. Y bueno, se supone que aquí es donde empieza ya todo de verdad. Así que lo dicho, si os ha gustado, dadle a like. Si no estáis suscritos, suscribíos, que ya sabéis que se agradece muchísimo. Compartid si os ha gustado. Y como siempre os digo, un saludito para todos.